don't know me, but I know you. I want to play a game. Here's what happens if you lose. You don't know me, but...
This is Big Ronnie saying if you don't watch this guy's YouTube channel, you're making a big mistake. What is up, everybody? What is up? How you doing this Monday evening? Monday, October 2nd. It is October now. Yes, it is October finally. You know, for those of us that celebrate Halloween year-round, it's all good. The bird's amped right now. Listen to the bird. But for those of us that celebrate horror and Halloween all year long, it's one step closer to that amazing night of Halloween partying and candy eating and horror movies and all that goodness. But it is October, and so the rest of the world is now on board with us as we celebrate the creepy, eerie, gloomy, horror-filled month of October, and we love it. We love every minute of it. So happy October to you all. Everybody, if you would hit that thumbs up button for me, I'd really appreciate it. It helps the channel so much. Just a simple little click of that thumbs up would really, really help. And let me know how is I should be good. I got my volumes up here compared to the other day. But you're not recording. I can't see you. What are you talking about, Wet One? What are you talking about? Hopefully y'all could see me. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Let me know, please. Let me know. Let me know. Here we go. We got a lot to talk about. And so this past weekend, Saw X came out, and we'll talk about that a little bit. No spoilers. H45 happened, the 45th anniversary of Halloween. That happened. Amazing convention. Had a lot of fun there. The Exorcists, with an S. Mr. Jose Prendes, aka Mr. Master Chaos. His new movie premiered, which starred Doug Bradley. Forgive me, I got something in my eye all of a sudden here. And I stopped by Art Sideshow and saw 1 week after a most epic Creepie aftermath. Got to hang out with Nick and his brother Anthony again for a little bit, so that was very epic. Had a great oh, you're messing with me. You butt. Wet One is a butt. Wet One's a butt. Man, why the second I go live do I get something in my eye? That kind of sucks. But anyways, we got a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about here. And this coming week, we have Exorcist Believer. The Exorcist Believer. Believer or not. There's an Exorcist movie coming this weekend. La 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 la. Yeah, we'll watch it, and I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I don't think it's going to be that good. I think it's going to bum us out. Especially, you're coming out a week after Saw X, and... yeah, good luck with that, Exorcist. Good luck with that. I think Saw X, there's still going to be a lot of people in the theaters watching Saw X. It was absolutely epic. And some cool stuff coming out physical media this week, including Black Phone getting a 4K release. But we'll talk about all that stuff, and we'll say hello to all of you homies in the chat here in just a second. I do want to give a couple shout outs. One, I want to recognize an absolute legend, a friend, and somebody who I haven't gotten to see in a long time, but he drops in here and we chat and stuff, and that is Robert Makes the Cut. Robert, you're absolute legend for hooking it up with the pass to H45 this past weekend. I was on the fence whether I was going to go or not. I didn't think I was because it was just a lot, and this weekend wiped me out. It really wiped me out. But Robert came through with the pass, and I was like, well, I gotta go now. I gotta go. And so we made it happen, and it turned out to be most epic. We had a great time. All thanks to Robert for hooking it up. And we're talking Robert Makes the Cut. So we have, I mean, there's absolutely a couple channel legends named Robert here. Robert Makes the Cut and Robert C. Both absolute channel legends. Robert Makes the Cut. Thank you so much again for hooking it up with that pass. And then we get to the convention, and before we could even get in the door, we run into the legend 80s Monster Kid outside. Very cool to see him out there. And then inside, we run into One's Custom Figures. And man, One's Custom Figures, he rolls up and he's like, "Oh, GP, this is for you." And so look at this sweet, man, look at that Michael Myers right here. Oh, how cool is that? On this like lanyard thing saying October Kills by One's Customs. Oh man, so cool. This is amazing. This is really cool. And I love collecting. Like I have all, look at this, my Creepie badges over here. I got them all over here. I love collecting these type of things, these lanyards and stuff. So this is really cool. I'm not sure if I can find a better spot to hang this where I can display it, or if it will just stay up with the lanyards. But man, I absolutely love this thing. One Custom Figures hooked up with. I absolutely love it. It's so cool. So thank you for that. Man, I almost want to make it a necklace, man. Look, I got Jason here. Maybe I put rock a Michael Myers head too. So One's Customs, 80s Monster Kids, and everybody else we ran into this weekend. Man, it was just a blast seeing you all. And of course, so many of the legends, Nocturno, Fonzo, the Deranged One, crew, like the Monster Squad, and hanging out with Wet One is always a blast. So I had such a great time at H45 doing that. But before, on the way there, yeah, I dropped into Art's Sideshow out in Montclair, California. And I had never been before. And let me tell you, I had failed because it is epic. If you're ever in Southern California and you got an itch to see some cool monsters, a monster museum. And I've always loved Tom Devlin's Monster Museum up in Vegas. But this Art Sideshow is right on par. I don't want to say which one I think is better or whatever, because they're both just amazing. But Art's Sideshow is phenomenal. It was such a blast. They had this pop-up out there, and so yes, Fearsome Figures was out there representing, selling some, I mean, like amazing, cool, like props and figures and all kinds of stuff. But they had celebrities like Noel G and a few others. They had like food trucks. They had all kinds of other vendors, people painting things, crafts, different stuff. It was really cool. I'd never been to one of their pop-ups before. I'd never been to the store before. So lesson learned, OGP. You got to go back there, and I definitely will. Looking forward to the next pop-up out at Art Sideshow in December, and I'll definitely be dropping in there and hanging out with some of the homies and checking out some of the goodness there that they have to offer. We'll talk about more that coming up more in the future, because there are some cool things that they're doing with that, like toy drive, toy giveaway stuff. It's going to be really cool, so I can't wait for that. But man, between going to see Saw X, and this is really what I want to say about Saw X. It is a phenomenal addition to that franchise. And I'm not going to spoil it, but it's a phenomenal addition to that franchise. I had one question where I was kind of scratching my head, and then talking to a couple of the homies there at H45, they kind of squared me away on that, and it kind of made sense now. And so I was like, okay, that's cool. And it wasn't like a bad thing or whatever, but I was just curious. And so it was great. The gore, we all know, you got Tobin Bell. You got Shawnee. You got Billy. You got the Saw goodness, kind of going back to the roots of what the Saw franchise is all about. And it was phenomenal. If you've not seen it, I recommend go see it in a theater. It will not disappoint. You will love it. And now my box set here is obsolete. So you know, what am I going to do with these? I got 2 of these. What am I going to do with these? What are we going to do with this? Now that there's going to be another Saw movie, I'm going to have to get another box. You're going to have to get another box set. But anyways, phenomenal movie. And then yes, One last thing to talk about really quickly here, and we could talk about it more in depth after I say hello to everybody. But yes, Master Chaos premiered his new movie, The Exorcists, with an S on the end, which stars Doug Bradley. The music was done by Harry Manfredini. The voice of the demon, done by Michelle Bauer. Oh, and not to be confused with Michael Ray Bauer. This is Michelle Bauer. Last name spelled differently, but Michelle Bauer, a legend in so many different great horror movies and stuff. So very cool. And Wet Movie 1 and I sat there, and literally as we watched the movie, I was sitting next to Harry Manfredini. Like, dude, and Jeff was there, the homie Jeff, who directed the movie from the 80s, Elves. If you've not seen that, it is fun. It is a must-watch Christmas horror movie every year. It's amazing. Go see Elves. I'm not sure if you can stream it on Tubi or where you can watch it, but Elves, it's amazing. Not like Elf, but E-L-V-E-S. And so I absolutely love him too. So it was an amazing night, and so proud of Master Chaos, so honored to know and consider him a friend. He is just such a great dude, has an amazing, beautiful, supportive family, and he is doing his thing, man. His stock is rising in the movie game, so absolutely so happy for him. And the rest of the cast. It was a phenomenal movie. It really was. And, I just, man, I can't wait to see what the future has in store for Master Chaos, because some goodness over there, some definite goodness. So anyways, I'm hoping, I haven't seen anybody commenting on my audio, so hopefully we are good with the levels there. I saw quick messages from Wet One and Fluff. If you guys want to drop in or anything, let me know. But let's see here. Look at Gale dropped in earlier today. Hey, let's break into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah, step into that Slim Jim. I don't do it as good as Cinestalker does. Definitely don't. Oh yeah, Cinestalker has that macho man down. But yep, gotta love it. Vinegar Syndrome releasing this month. Mother's Day on 4K and Mark of the Devil. Nice. Yeah, I haven't looked into any of that yet, but very cool. Antonis in the house. What's up? Hope you enjoyed Halloween Convention. Very much so. It was epic. Larry, the Batman fan. What's up, Larry? How you doing? TC, what's going on? And yes, Larry, the Batman fan in the house. That's right. And Deadpool Fanatic saw X twice. Love the gore. Yes, the gore was phenomenal. Top-notch gore there. Deadpool, smash that like button. Yes, everybody, if you would, hit it. Robert C., the absolute legend. What up, Robert? How you? Hopefully you're doing well as well. Sean 420 is in the house. House of G fam. Pumpkinhead. That's right. Pumpkinhead rules. And you know what you are asking for. What you're asking for has a name. You got to ask for it by name. You have to. That's the only way to do it. This show gets my vote, dog. Well, thanks, Randy Jackson. Appreciate that. Brian Sanchez, what up? My boy is all the way live. We're doing it. We're live. And Wet One over here messing me. Yeah, Fluffy, that's, I see you there, Fluff. I got nothing but love for Fluff. But his comments, I just don't know about his comments sometimes. Just don't know about his comments there. No sock spoilers. Will not do that. Antonis, you're good to go. Don't worry about it. I am messing with you. Yes, he was messing with me. And Anthony's in the house. What up? Yeah, good seeing you this weekend, sir. Good seeing you. Yeah, back-to-back weekends hanging out with a couple legends in Nick and Anthony. Man, it was great. Hopefully it didn't rain too much. There was a little bit of a sprinkle while I was there. A quick little thing and it moved by. But it did not dampen the day. A little bit of wetness on the ground, but it wasn't bad. But hopefully you guys had a wonderful day the rest of the day there at Art Sideshow. Wish I could have hung out longer, but like previously stated, I had to get to H45. I had to get there. I only had the one opportunity, the one day to get there, and it turned out to be a great experience. And next time, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to get back out to Art Sideshow, hang out with you guys again. Let's see here. My most anticipated horror movie. Yep, Saw. Robert makes a cut. There he is. What up, Robert? Paw Patrol beat Saw at the box office. Kind of funny. Wow, did it really? Well, here's the thing. Saw, man, I mean, you got to be a diehard horror fan. Yes, Prey is coming out on 4K this weekend. Yes, it is. Or this week, like tomorrow. Saw that Prey is coming out on 4K. Yep, some good stuff. Antonis got Insidious Red Door on DVD the other day in the mail. Nice, very cool. Have you watched it yet? What are your thoughts? Still wiped out? No, I know. I am beat too, and that's, I didn't shave. Usually I shave before I do these videos, but I was just like lounging, like laying down, relaxing all day, so didn't even get around to that. When will the last voyage of Demeter come out on physical media? That I'm not sure yet. You can stream it already. It's streaming. The physical media copy, I don't know. I did not see it for this week. Scream Factor releasing Ring 4K box set. That's pretty cool. I've got Ring, but I don't have, obviously, 4K. But I've got Ringu, and I can't remember if I got the, I think it's a Criterion or something of Ringu. I don't remember, but that's cool. Very good stuff right there. Wicked Network's in the house. What up? What's up? What's up? Mario's in the house. What's up? Saw X sucked and bored. I don't like it all. What? Mario? Wow. Yeah, no, if you're a fan of the franchise, this should have been right up your alley. Here's a question. Are you a big fan of the Saw franchise? I thought it was phenomenal. I like the story building, you know, and so parts of it might, for a Saw fan, you might have been like, what are we doing here? But it was building up the story to kind of get us to where, you know, we had to learn who these people were that did him wrong and where they were going. So they were building up some story at the beginning. So I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine. Exorcist this weekend. I am no believer on this one. How weird? 100%. I am not a believer. We will see. We will see how it goes. But no, I'm gonna have to see it before I believe it. That's sure. I watched My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3 last night on demand. Come from my culture. No, yeah, I know. Antonis being Greek, very cool. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Planning to go this week. Anyone know the Saw X numbers? Dead Money was a dead flop. I'm not sure as far as the numbers, as far as how much money it made or anything. But last I looked, Saw X, from the experts, this is one I finally agree with. The experts were giving it an 84. And I expected the experts to give it like a 30 or something, and the audience to give it like an 80. But man, video coming soon from the premiere. Nice, yeah. Wet Movie 1 made a video at Master Chaos movie premiere, so be looking for that on Wet One's channel. It was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun. Diet Coke burp. Sorry about that. I love Master Chaos blood splattered suit. I know, right, Reggie? And the day before his premiere, he did a video. Like a panel show, and his background was like blood splatter, and so I asked him when we got there, I was like, dude, is your suit, like, did you take a picture of that for your background? He's like, no, that was totally different, but it looks the same. No, it totally did. But yeah, MC always coming through with the cool wardrobes and stuff. Yep. Nah, he is a huge homie. Yep, love that guy. Everything sounds good. Cool, thank you, Wet One. Let's see here. Laying in bed now, just chilling. Well, get up, son. Get up. Rented The Exorcist movie this weekend from Master Chaos. Was so fun to watch. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, no, you know what? Man, seeing Doug Bradley in a Master Chaos movie. And Doug Bradley is phenomenal. Such a great actor and just a good dude. Like, love Doug Bradley. Yep. Don't forget about the Hollywood show. I know, you're right. The Hollywood show coming up this weekend. Christina Ricci's going to be there. And a whole bunch of, like, if you're a heavy metal fan, so many members of, past band members and stuff from Megadeth are going to be there. And a really great lineup. I wish I could be at the Hollywood show this weekend. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it. It's my grandmother's birthday. Going to be celebrating that with her. But, yeah, I would, man... I would love to be there. Hollywood show is going to be exciting. Can't wait for the video from Wet One on that. Love the Wet Movie 1 and Pizzol. How do you say his name? I don't even know. I'm not even going to lie. Saw him with Wet Movie 1 in Wet Movie's video. I may or may not have walked by him, but I just don't know. And forgive me for this, because, like, I'm a horror movie fan. I'll never say I'm an expert. I'm a fan. And I love talking horror movies. I love talking with other people about horror movies. I don't care who you are, but I don't watch a lot of YouTube. I just don't have the time. I wish I could, but I just don't have the time. So flat out, I don't even know how you say his name. Pizzowel? And I think is he part of Dead Pit or something? I just don't know who he is. But a lot of people loving Wet Movie 1 running into him, and that was very cool. Just saw X today, and boy, I was disappointed. What? Such a boring. Wow, interesting, Blackbeard. Interesting. That's, yeah. You know what? And I get it, and I respect everybody's opinions and stuff. It was definitely not what I expected. It was different. I expected some different stuff, and I don't want to get into spoilers right now, but I expected some different stuff. But I wouldn't say I was disappointed. But when it was over, I was like, oh, I kind of expected more or whatever. But interesting. Hey, how are you, Notorious OG Pizzle? Glad to catch your live stream. Been a long while. Blackbeard, I'm doing very well. Hopefully you are as well. Yes, glad to see you drop in. I saw Insidious 5 already. Just wanted it on physical media. Nice. Jamming music, man. What's up? What's up? Yes, I am. This board don't like it. Interesting, Mario. Interesting. Fan of the franchise, but just didn't care for this one. Interesting. Also already saw Last Voyage of Demeter. No, okay, nice, Antonis. Did you know Shout Factory making movies found out today? Shout Factory making movies found out. Gale, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're getting at there. What the hell with that Pats game? I know. Terrible, man. It was, yeah. They dropped the ball yesterday, man. The Cowboys, their game plan, they really planned well for Mac Jones, got under his skin, and yeah, it wasn't well. It wasn't well. It was bad. As good as Buffalo and Miami look, man, it's gonna be a tough season for the Pats. I had higher hopes, but off to a 1-3 start is no good. No good. Tubi added some good horror movies for October. Nice, very cool. OGP, have you ever seen the Toxic Avenger trailer? All I've seen is the poster. I've not seen an actual trailer, but I just saw a poster where we learned that it's going to be a short Toxie this time. But no, I have not seen the trailer. I'll have to check that out. I didn't really realize maybe that the trailer was out yet. Larry Tate, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Yeah, it's been a while. Still waiting for Indiana Jones 5 to come out physical. Yep. Pepsi over Diet Coke while watching. Oh, yeah. No. Man. This video here, this video here brought to you by my good friends over at Diet Coke that are poisoning me every day. They're poisoning me with the Diet Coke, but I'm addicted. I can't get enough of it. Look at this, Nocturno's in the house. What up? Very cool hanging out with Nocturno. And a spoiler alert. You guys want a spoiler alert? So when we were at H45, I had Wet Movie 1, and I got there a little later in the day because Wet 1 didn't get off work until 2 because his boss wouldn't let him be a little insubordinate and go earlier. But that's all good because he gave me time to get over to Art Sideshow. But picked up Wet 1 at 2, got to the convention about 3, and we walked in the door and was like, we got to get to it. We got to get in line. We got to get videos and all that. So we didn't shoot an intro. Wet Movie 1, hopefully that doesn't last long. Sorry about the dogs. Wet Movie 1 went out later and shot an intro, that butthead. I was waiting for Wet 1 to go shoot an intro outside, and so I didn't. So I ended up having to shoot an intro after the convention while we were sitting at King Taco. We actually had those tacos after in our sopes. We had them after the convention. So trick you, the magic of Hollywood, not shooting things in chronological order. You never do. You never shoot them in chronological order. You shoot them in the order that makes sense. And so we were sitting there eating our King Taco after the convention, and I had to shoot the video. And I was like, I wonder if we'll run into Nocturno today. And Nocturno was sitting right behind the camera. He was there with us. So it was a lot of fun, but glad to see you again, dude. It was a blast. Piz Owl, okay, or Piz Owl, okay, very good to know, very good to know. And no disrespect to him at all, no disrespect. I don't know the guy. I have nothing, negative at all. So please don't take it the wrong way. I just don't know. I've watched a little bit of, what was I saying? What are they called? The Dead, whatever. I watched, I watched a little bit of them, but I just don't watch too much. Video. I still haven't seen Fonzo's video from Creepie, and I heard it was epic. So I can't wait to see that. See Rose McGowan, little bit of video on Rose McGowan there. So forgive me for not knowing and not seeing everybody, but I just don't have the time. I just don't. Happy October to you, Sean420. Happy October to everybody. I'm good. Just got home from watching Saw X. Nice, Robert. So your thoughts? Thumbs up, thumbs down. What'd you give it? What'd you give it? A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How you rating it, Robert? I'm very curious. How was the tacos? So the tacos I got. So here's the thing. If you know anything about me and what I like to eat, I hate onions. I do not like onions. And so I'd always had the carne asada tacos, but I always get carne asada sopes. And so I decided, you know what? I'm going to get the al pastor. And I love al pastor. And that's the tacos I had at Creepie were the pastor. And they're phenomenal. And then, so I said, well, I'm going to get the pastor. But apparently King Taco puts big onions in with the meat with the pastor. And so I don't like that. Some Mexican restaurants you go to, and they'll put like onions, like kind of diced, or not diced, but like chopped onions in their refried beans and stuff too. I don't like that. And so I had the tacos, and I kind of picked out the meat, and then I just dipped the tortillas into the hot sauce. King Taco has the best hot sauce on the planet when it comes to like Mexican food. It's just absolutely amazing. But it's really hot. Wet one, no big whoop. No big whoop for the wet one, because we know he can handle that hot stuff. For the rest of us, very hot. But so I was dipping it in there, and it was the tortillas, and they were amazing. So the tacos, I know, don't get the pastor for me next time, just go with the carne asada. But I thought because I was getting the carne asada sopes, I would mix it up with the tacos. But, and maybe next time I'll just try the, chicken or something else. But the sopes. And if you don't know, if you don't live in an area where they have real true, Mexican food, and it's, it's all somewhat Americanized, but King Taco, founded, owned, by, somebody, and I don't know if he was born in Mexico, came up here, or what the deal was, but it's not like where you go to a Mexican restaurant in Nebraska and it's like a bunch of white people in the back making the tacos. No, this is made, as authentic as it gets, California style Mexican food. The sopes are amazing. They're kind of like tortillas. They're kind of like corn, but like a corn tortilla, but they're thicker. They're probably, I don't know, quarter to half an inch thick. And then they put some refried beans, and they put your choice of meat, some cabbage, and the cotija cheese. Cotija. The cotija. The cotija. Love me some cotija. It's amazing. It is an amazing cheese. And then you hit it with some of that hot sauce. Mwah, good to go. Good to go. Absolutely love it. King Taco is my favorite Mexican restaurant chain. And they're just around LA. If you're in LA, search for King Taco. I know everybody likes to go to the famous stuff. Everybody likes to go to the stuff that everybody's heard of. Like the Pink's hot dog stand, or Trejo's tacos, or Tito's. Time for Tito's tacos. Forget all that stuff. You got to go to King Taco and have some legit Mexican food. It's amazing. So, anyways, it was great. But yeah, tricked you. We shot that after the convention because I didn't have an intro. But wow, what a crazy convention! Running into Dag outside, and we missed his rapping, which I've seen some videos of it. It's a little. I guess maybe I have to see more. Maybe I have to see more or hear more from him. Some of his recorded stuff. But anyways, he was very kind, gracious, cool, taking pictures with us all, jumping on our videos to kind of promote his stuff and all that. It was very, very cool. So meeting Dag was really cool outside there. I love that. I was going to say, damn, walking around a convention on a stomach full of sopes and tacos. I know, right? Yeah, no. You can't roll those dice. Nope. Don't like onions either. I'm with you. Saw X was really good. I liked it a lot. Give it a thumbs up. Nice, Robert. Very cool. Can't wait for the new Exorcist and the TV show Chucky. Yep. Yeah, no, hey, a lot of fun stuff coming up. And with the news that the rights to Halloween are being shopped is very cool. Maybe we'll get something, rumor is maybe it'll be a TV show. Maybe it'll be another movie, who knows. But maybe we will get something where Halloween can redeem itself after that abomination that was Halloween Ends. And I'll tell you what, I was walking around the convention, and whatever his name is, the actor that plays Corey in the Corey story, aka Halloween Ends, was there, and I'm sure he's a wonderful guy. I'm sure he's a very nice guy. I don't care about his autograph. I would never want his autograph on a Halloween poster. And I wanted to walk up to him and go, like, what are you doing here with your stupid face, man? Like, I just don't want to look at your face. You know, like I don't hate the guy. I got nothing against the guy personally, but man, that character, and who wouldn't? If you offered me the role of Corey, of course I'm taking it, right? To be in a Halloween movie, of course you're taking it if you're an actor. But man, the Corey story. What are we doing there? What are we doing? So, anyways, he was there. Not a fan of the movie, but I'm sure he is I'm sure he's a very good dude in person. But yeah, I heard Danny Trejo makes a good taco. Yeah, and you know, I've never heard anything bad about Trejo's tacos, and I think he has like a donut place or something too. Never heard anything bad, but yeah, it's taco time. We're talking tacos. That's what we need. Hey, you know what? That's maybe we'll. Because we always get on a food and then we talk about these long rants about food and stuff. Maybe we need to make like a show. Maybe we'll do it like on Tuesday. We'll be Tuesday talking taco time right there. That'll be our new live stream there. How weird. I had Trejo's tacos at the Cure concert a few months back. Pretty good. I usually hate corn tortillas. It's a texture thing. Oh, okay, interesting. And so, but even if you don't like the corn tortillas, don't rule out sopes. They have a different texture. Try some sopes sometime if you've never tried them. If you haven't. Who would you like to see at Creepie Con in February? It looks like they would be posting some announcements this week based on their last Instagram post. Yes. No, you know what? So I am very excited, and you know, I'm so happy for Nick and the folks behind Creepie because they have had 3 events now. The first Creepie Con, the second Creepie Con, and now Creepie Aftermath. And each one is getting better and better. I absolutely cannot wait to see who they're going to be announcing. And I have no idea. I have no idea. I have hopes, and I don't know that I want to say who I hope to see there or anything, because having Nick in my videos, I don't want anybody to ever feel like I got an inside track. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm spoiling anything for Nick, because I don't know. He hasn't told me anything, and rightfully so. There's a saying, and I don't remember where I heard this, but somebody once said, "Love many, trust few," and that is, man, if there's one statement to live by, that is it. Love many, trust few. And so here's the thing. Let's just say somebody got an inside scoop, and then let's just say 2 people got an inside scoop, and then one of them blabbed. Then if you're the one that told them, then you don't know who said, and now you're kind of looking at everybody crooked. Best policy, don't say nothing until it's announced. And so I cannot wait to hear who the announcements are, to see who the announcements are. But I don't know that I really want to guess. I mean, I have my guess. I have guesses. I have guesses. So, and this is what I will say. And if you want to go do your homework, this is what I will say. A person who represents a lot of convention guests. There's a person who represents them. That person, not too awful long ago, got a new client. Got 4 new clients. If those clients were to show up, it would be another grail item for me. I have an Anthony Hopkins autograph coming in the mail from SWAU. Or SWUA, however it is. AU, right? SWAU. I have an Anthony Hopkins coming from them. Grail item. If these people that I'm thinking of show up, it would be another absolute grail item, once in a lifetime opportunity for me. An opportunity that I could have had a while back, but I think when I had that opportunity, I think I might have been in Hawaii or something. So I didn't get to go. But there are Some people I would love to see, some people I would hope to see, but I just don't know, and so I don't really want to throw out names right now because I just don't know. But if I guessed and I was right, I would feel so damn guilty. I just don't want to guess. But there's some people I hope for, and based on the progression of their conventions getting better and better and better, I'm amped. I'm so excited. Thought you were into Del Taco. Wicked Network, so here's the thing. And I don't know if you're kidding or if you're being serious, because we stop at Del Taco on the way to Vegas a lot. The Del Taco in Barstow is different from every other Del Taco. The three of them in Barstow are different. They make their food like they did 40 years ago. They don't make it the way all the other Del Tacos make there now. But even that stuff, a little burnt out at times. But, I go to Vegas way more than Fluffy. And Fluffy loves his Del Taco and he loves to stop there. So, okay, we're stopping at Del Taco. And it's decent food. It's good. I enjoy it. But as far as regular Del Taco, yeah, not so much. Not so much. My friend from Mexico, she make me home enchiladas. Nice. She use shredded beef or chicken and make homemade guacamole. Nice, Gale. Very cool. You know already who I want to be there. No, for sure, Nocturno. Yeah, and if you guys want to throw out guesses, go for it. By all means, if you guys want to throw out guesses who you think they may be announcing, go ahead. I'd love to hear your guesses. Now my friend made me homemade soap base, completely changed my mind. Very delicious. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, I love me some soap base. And you got to have cotija on them. If you've never had cotija cheese, try it. Movie Junkie John, what's up? Hey, OGP, what up? You think Sean Clark will ever get Carpenter and Kurt Russell together for a con? Ooh. Hey, man, I'll tell you what. If John Carpenter and Kurt Russell rolled into Creepie, wow. I don't know. Does Kurt Russell do conventions? I don't know that I've ever seen him, or I don't know that I've seen him on the convention circuit. That would be amazing, though. I do know Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. I don't know if they live there permanently, but they have a home out in the greater, I'll just say the Coachella Valley. I don't want to give away. You want to go look up where they live and stuff, go for it. But Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn have a home in the Coachella Valley. You know what the Coachella Valley is considered part of? The IE, as in Creep IE. It would blow my mind, but that would be epic. I would absolutely love that. Man, those tickets would sell out instantly. Why does Larry not join the chats? Larry works, Antonis. I think he works a lot, and this time of night he's at work. Creepie Con, spend too much money. We all spend a lot of money there, but that's part of the fun. It's part of the fun. I hope Brad is there. Brad Dorff is there. That would be cool, Antonis. You going to make your way out? Are we going to see you at a convention, Antonis? Saw the promoter of H45 does our shows here, Horror Hounds here in Indianapolis. Yes, so Horror Hounds and Sean Clark definitely are the ones behind H45. And, I know they do their thing, and Sean Clark does represent some people, and they do a lot of promotion and stuff. So yeah, he does. They do shows around the country, and I didn't know this either until hearing Sean Clark talk. Was that Spencer, the lead singer of Ice Nine Kills, which was really cool at H45. Spencer. So if you're a fan of Ice Nine Kills, Spencer's out there doing the announcements over the loudspeaker and stuff. So, and then he's playing music and kind of doing creepy voice to it and everything. It was really cool. But Spencer, I guess, has his own convention too. And forgive me for forgetting the name. But I don't think that's local in Southern California. I think that's somewhere else. But so many different conventions around the country that everybody now, there should be one, because they have them in Indianapolis. They have them in in Jersey, up in New England. They have them in Texas. They have them, I'm not sure, Atlanta or down in the South. I mean, everywhere. Seattle has conventions. Phoenix has conventions. They're just everywhere now. So if you haven't been to a horror movie convention, you gotta start going. They are so much fun. Ricky Kane, what's up? Yo, GP, you get to meet Corey Cunningham, actor there. I saw him, but I did not. I was like, nope, not saying hi to that guy. I would not have had anything positive to say about his appearance in the franchise. So I was like, nah, I'm just gonna pass on by. And I should have got video. I should have got a little clip of him to throw in my video. But you know the saying: if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But like I said, I'm sure he's a great dude. But that movie there, I hate that movie. I hate it. I hate it, and I'm embarrassed to say. I'm embarrassed to say I own it. But I'm a completionist, a collection. I'm a hoarder. I don't know what else to call myself. I would say I'm a loser baby, but I'm not. I don't consider myself that. But I definitely own, because I needed all the Halloween movies. So I have the trilogy. I have the new trilogy, which Halloween Ends is part of. But no, it was definitely not going to talk to that dude. Loved your H45 video, man. You pick up any dope merch? Well, Turin John, thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. So all I really got there at the H45 was the autographs from PJ Souls and John, for John Michael, I forget his last name, sorry, but who played Bob. He played Bob. He was PJ. He was Linda's boyfriend in Halloween 78. So I got those two autographs to make the poster that much more epic. Which I've shared a post on Instagram if you want to see that poster, or in the video, which you've already seen. But that and this that I scored from One's Custom Figures, that's really the only two things that I walked away from that convention. Being that I got those autographs, and then I went to Creepie IE the week before. Dropped a bunch of money between Rose McGowan, Reggie Bannister, and other things, and the Severin booth buying me some physical media. I've spent too much money lately, and then Anthony Hopkins signing. So I was like, and we were looking a lot of their exclusives from the convention. They had sold out for the day. They were holding some for day 2, so some of those were sold out. But, and then we looked at the shirts. The exclusive shirts we saw, I wasn't really thrilled with the design or anything, so I didn't pick up any of those. So really just the autographs for me at that show there. Will there be a Halloween 50 Con in the future? Ricky, I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Fingers crossed, because, I mean, 50 years after the movie was made, John Carpenter, Nick Castle, all these actors are going to be getting way up there in years. Praying that they're all around for the 50th. That would be epic. But who knows what the future holds. But I sure hope there's a 50. I sure do. I hope there is. Nubs, what up, what's up? How you doing? Enjoyed the H45 video? Very nice. Thank you. Met Sean Clark twice. Once when Jamie Lee Curtis, George Romero got my autographs from both. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, Sean is a great dude. Very, very nice dude. And it's funny because I was standing there with Nocturno, and I was trying to talk to Sean for like a half hour, and he was just busy. And I don't want to like bug them if they're, because he's running a convention and people are trying to talk to him and interview him and stuff. And so I don't want to bug him if he's busy doing stuff. And that's like, at Creepie, when I see Nick running around, I can tell sometimes if he's busy, or I'll ask him like, dude, you busy? And he just gives me like a little nod, and I'm like, okay, we'll bug you later. I'll talk to you later. But so he was busy, and then he's hanging out with Richard Brake. He's hanging out with Spencer from Ice Nine Kills and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to butt into that conversation. I'm going to let them do their thing. So I didn't get a chance to get Sean on video this time. Would have loved to, but he was just so busy, and people were pulling at him in so many different directions. But Wet One did, and it was very cool. Very cool. But Sean is a great dude. Yeah, he really is. It's crazy. It's been the 45th Halloween. I know, right? The original Halloween house for sale right now. Oh, is it? Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. I met Robert Englund in 1992. Nice. Way back in the day. Did H45 have a QA panel after all? So Wicked, it did on Sunday. John Carpenter was there yesterday, and I was not there yesterday. So I was a little bummed. I would have loved to have seen John Carpenter panel. But you know, met John Carpenter in person a couple times. And so that's cool. And there's, you know, plenty of videos where you can see him, you know, in interviews talking and stuff. So it's not the end of the world, but I would have loved to have been there. It was very cool that John Carpenter made an appearance at H45. But they did have a panel. I don't think Jamie showed up. I didn't hear anything about that. But they did have a panel, yes. But I unfortunately, I wasn't there. I'm hoping for PJ Souls for Creep IE. I want to get my Rock and Roll High School vinyl signed. Nice. That's really cool. That, yeah, I would, oh man. I would love to see PJ again because I had completely forgot. Let me get something here. Look at this. So I've got Sid Haig, Lou Temple, Bill Moseley, Dave Sheridan. So just them four. Lou Temple, Bill Moseley, Sid Haig, Dave Sheridan. So I've got four. I got 4 autographs on here. Would love to get PJ Souls on this right here. And I know it's just a DVD, but this is what I had at the time when I got Sid Haig. So I would love to get PJ Souls on this. And I'm like going with the autographs on this just because obviously we're not getting Sid Haig anymore. Rest in peace, Sid Haig. But getting PJ Souls on here would be very cool. So I forgot. I did not think. I was thinking Halloween. I wasn't thinking other movies going into this convention this past weekend. So hey, I would love to see PJ there. I am there with you. Yes, 100%. Did you meet my favorite Michael Myers, Tyler Mane? I saw him there. I saw Tyler Mane there. Did not talk to him. Got him briefly in the video, him doing his thing, but did not talk to him or meet him. I only took my Halloween 78 poster, and that's all I was really focused on getting signed. I wasn't the only other person I was kind of like torn, where I was like, do I go get this person or not? Was oh my god, why am I drawing a blank right now? Why am I drawing a blank? You know what? They say Diet Coke is whatever ingredient in there it kills your memory. But McDowell. Why? I'm absolutely horrible with names. But anyways, who played Loomis in the Rob Zombie movies and stuff. But man, we know him from Clockwork Orange. Would love to have had a autograph from him on Clockwork Orange. But you know, you gotta budget, you gotta decide. And I kind of was like, you know, I spent my money, you know, do I go, you know, and I mean, who else? You're not really getting anybody else on a Clockwork Orange picture, so it'd have to be just, you know, like one of the pictures where it's, you know, Malcolm McDowell, like right there in the middle. And that'd be that. So I was like torn, you know, and I should have. I'm kicking myself for not now. But Malcolm McDowell left early. He left at 5. And I walked up at one point and the line wasn't too long. But then once they announced that he was going to be leaving at 5, his line filled up. And then I was like, well, guess I'm not getting him. So, yeah, I should have got Malcolm McDowell, but I didn't. Did you get to see Dag rapping? I did not. So we walked out. And right as I turned the camera on, I hit record, he was going like, thank you, and everybody started clapping. And I was like, oh man, we just missed it. But we were putzing around at the end of the convention there, and then by the time we walked outside, it was over. But I had gone out a couple minutes earlier to see, but I guess I went out right before he started his thing, and I didn't see it, and then we just missed it. But Wet One got him spitting some spitting some lyrics on Wet One's video, if you haven't seen that yet. How many of you seen Halloween in 1978? I did. I was 14 years old. Wow. Gale, yeah. No, I would have been like 4 years old in 78. I did not see it then. I don't remember the first time I ever saw it, but it was sometime in the 80s, watching it with my mom, I'm sure. Auto should be free. That would be nice, but you have to... The convention costs money. They have to pay for the facility. They have to pay for everybody to get there. And these actors have to make a living. You're taking their time away from making movies where they could be making money. So you got to pay them. They got to be compensated. So I get it. I'm not mad. You know, you go up to people and they sign stuff for free when you're out and about. But at a convention, I get it. But the thing is, the prices were very fair. And that's one of the things I love. Like, you go, like, at Creepie the week before. Jack Quaid, the son of Meg Ryan. Scream 5 villain. Jack Quaid. Among so many other things that he's done. You could have got an autograph and a picture with him for $70. Convention prices, convention standards nowadays, that is ridiculously cheap. Ridiculously cheap. Rose McGowan, to get her autograph for $60, ridiculously cheap. And that's one thing that I love about this stuff is, like, Nick is a fan. He is a fan of horror movies, of cool music, of autograph collecting, physical media collecting. That's why he does this stuff. That's what got him into this stuff. So the idea that you have a guy who loves this stuff and wants everybody to be happy and wants to put a smile on everybody's face, that is when you get these great conventions. And it shows in the conventions. The prices at H45 were phenomenal as well. And that just shows, you know, Sean Clark is a good dude. There's a lot of people, they could have charged a lot more. PJ Souls was $40. $40. $40. They could have totally charged so much more money. So much more money for PJ Souls. And it was only $40. So it was absolutely phenomenal. I love, you know, the prices. It's ridiculous. You know, but they gotta pay. They gotta make money. You're taking time out of their lives, out of their careers to be at a convention, so we get to meet our heroes or our people we're big fans of. So, you know, they gotta make some money. So I'm not mad at them for that. If I was to get a Jamie Lee Curtis autograph in life, it would be a True Lies. That would be cool. I wouldn't hate you for that, yeah. Or Freaky Friday. There you go. What I despise about Jamie, she doesn't acknowledge the Halloween launch or movie career. So here's the thing. So you got to understand with Jamie Lee Curtis, her parents were Hollywood royalty. And so her childhood, her upbringing, everything about her is not like us regular folks that grew up. So maybe, you know, her perspective on things is going to be a lot different than ours. It just is. Just because of, you know, who her parents were and how she was raised and stuff. You know, I've only ever heard one thing about Jamie that kind of concerned me. And I've heard a lot of other things afterwards that I'm like, okay, cool. And the thing was, she did a children's book signing and she was mad because people were there trying to get like Halloween stuff signed. And she just wanted to sign the book. She wanted to promote her book. And I get that. Respect. But if you're Jamie Lee Curtis and you're going to do a signing, you have to expect the Halloween lunatics to come out of the woodwork to try and get autographs. You just have to expect that. And so she was a little upset about that. But she's done other events where she's signed stuff. People got autographs for free. You know, so... you know, I'm not mad at her at all. I'm not mad. It's you know, we don't know, and most of us will never know what it's like to live that lifestyle on the other side of the red carpet there, you know. Is it true John Carpenter gets angry whenever someone asks, did you know Halloween 78 was going to be this big? I don't know. Antonis, I've never seen John Carpenter angry. So I've met him a couple times at his signings. He was pleasant. He was very friendly. He would interact with you. First time I met him, I told him, I was like, man, one of my favorite concerts of all time was seeing you live. I watched him at the Hard Rock in Vegas when he was doing his like movie theme tour. Man, performing with his son and his band. It was so great. I absolutely love that. If John Carpenter ever tours again, you got to go see him. His music is phenomenal. See it live, and then movie screen behind showing clips from the movies was great. So I just told him that was one of my favorite concerts of all time. And that kind of, he smiled a bit. He was happy to hear that. So I don't know. You know, I think, you know, I don't know what would annoy. I'm not John Carpenter. I don't know what would annoy him, and I just haven't seen him annoyed. I've heard people say that, you know, but he's older. I mean, the dude's been around for almost, I mean, he's like in his mid-70s. So he's gonna get tired. Like, I'm in my 40s and I'm gonna get tired. so when you're in your 70s, I'm sure you're gonna get tired. And if he gets a little grumpy, I respect that, man. You know, doing what he's doing, being out there in the world. I would not blame him because he gets that asked question all the time. Maybe it could be, yes. And look at this. Here you go. Here you go. Fearsome Figures. So Nick is in the house. What up? The legend. Man, the legend behind Fearsome Figures and Creep IE. Man, we cannot wait. We saw the post. We saw the Instagram post teasing that we got announcements coming. Man, we cannot wait, Nick. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. I'm so excited to hear and see who's coming up. Like you said, we're like, we got the rest of October, November, December, and January, because it's at the very, very beginning of February. So we are just 4 months away from Creepie Con coming back at us. I cannot wait to hear who is going to be there. I absolutely cannot wait. Each guest list gets better and better. And I just cannot wait. I can't wait. It's epic. So happy for you. Nick, we do. So Nick and I talked about possibly doing a kind of like a recap from that event and stuff. And I know Nick was busy this past weekend, but when we talk, we're going to do a show where Nick will come on and we'll talk spoilers about Saw X2 after Nick. So Nick, have you had a chance to see Saw X yet? I'm curious in your thoughts on that. But we're going to talk Creep IE, we're going to talk Saw X, and you'll have to be careful. And I'll warn you on that one. But it'll be anybody who's seen Saw X can join us for that. And then we'll also talk, probably before we'll kind of recap Creep IE Aftermath, and how much fun we had there and everything. So we're going to do that here very, very soon. And I thought Nick, I was like, maybe I should hit you up today, throw it out there. But I was like, you know what? Coming off another long weekend, because you had Creep IE Aftermath, and then just a few days later you're at Art Sideshow, and then the next day you're out doing your thing at H45. So I was like, man, I'm gonna give Nick a break. I'm not gonna bug him today, but very, very soon we'll get Nick back on here, and we're gonna talk about how much fun we had at Creep IE, and maybe by the time we get Nick on, we'll have an announcement or two. Who knows? We'll plan that out and we'll do that. But man, it was great. Yeah, great seeing you and Anthony again this past weekend at Art Sideshow. That video will be coming out Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be coming out, that video. So 2 days from now, you'll be able to see how much fun I had at Art Sideshow, how epic that place is. If you've never been, you really have to go. Shame on me for never have been there before. It was so much fun walking through. It's like a horror museum, but they set up movie displays. Like, I don't want to give a spoiler for the video. Yeah, I'll give a spoiler. I got locked in. I got locked in a cell with Hannibal Lecter. I was behind the glass, stuck in there with Hannibal Lecter, and I was worried he was going to eat me. I thought he was going to take a chunk out of my cheek or something, or he was going to start putting words in my ears and make me start eating myself or something, right? But it was epic. So many different movie displays that they set up you could take pictures with. The Shining, you could stick your face through the door, take a picture like Jack Nicholson. So it was so cool. And the pop-up, all kinds of celebrities and great food and vendors and stuff there. So that video will be coming up Wednesday. It was a blast. I had an absolute blast. I can't wait to share that video with the world and talk about the next. That's one of the things we got to talk about when we get Nick on here too, is the next Arts Sideshow Pop-up, which is coming in February or in December. So we'll see Nick again before Creep IE. So looking forward to that, dude. Absolutely looking forward to that. That's why I don't collect autographs, couldn't afford them. No, hey, Reggie, here's the thing. You have to be able to budget yourself, and you have to have, I don't know what everybody's financial situation's like. And if you're struggling in life financially, it is a bad hobby to pick up because it can get very expensive, yes. Who was charging the most there at H45? How much was McDowell charging? If I remember right, Malcolm McDowell was like $60. I think he was like $60, which was not bad. Was not bad at all. Malcolm McDowell for $60? Are you kidding me? I'm pretty sure that's what he was charging. And I think Nick Castle was $60, but I think that was it. I think that was the highest. I don't think anybody was charging more than $60 there. And with that $60, you got to take a picture with them too. So very cool. Let's see here. I've heard Jamie Lee say over and over how grateful she is for Halloween and what it did for her career. Nice, very cool. Tony Curtis didn't treat his kids well. Well, and you know, Gale, that is a topic maybe for another show when you know, when we're trying to. You know, this is 2 hours kind of talking about a whole bunch of different things, but maybe another live stream where we don't have like just 2 hours, where we can talk all night, kind of get into, you know, maybe some of the backstory on Jamie Lee Curtis and Tony Curtis and stuff. But yeah, you know what, there was, you know, yeah, there was, you know, definitely a conversation starter right there, Gale. That's what I'll say about that, conversation starter. Let's see here. How's next Monday sound? Give me a little time to see Saw. Yes. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that sounds good. And I'll reach out to Nick, and we'll put that as tentative that Nick will join us next Monday. But we'll see as the week goes on. Because here's the thing, and this is, you know, Nick is a busy man. And if things come up and he can't make it, I get it, and we'll reschedule. But we'll shoot for next Monday. That would be epic. Give you a little time to see Saw X. And then we'll talk about that. That'll be great. That'll be great. Do you think they will do a new box set soon for Saw? I don't know. Because here's a question. After this Saw movie. So here's something that should not be a spoiler. If you're a fan of the Saw franchise, we all know John Kramer dies in one of the movies. And then another movie, we see his body basically obliterated. So John Kramer is gone. This movie takes place, it's kind of a backstory in a sense. So are we going to get any more movies like after the Hoffman era, after Jigsaw? Are we going to get another copycat killer? You know, what are we going to get? Are we going to get more movies? I don't know. I'll just say this. I hope not, because I don't want to go buy another collection. I love my Saw collection here. It's a phenomenal collection. And if I could just go out and buy Saw X on 4K, I'd be happy with that and just throw it into the collection here. That would be good for me. But who knows? We'll see, Gale. We will see. Getting 4K Psycho from Arrow. Nice. Very cool. Have you picked up The Exorcist 4K yet? Wondering if the transfer is worth it? No, you know, and we talked about that. And to me, The Exorcist is one of those movies I don't know if I want to watch in 4K. There's certain movies that I love watching. I would love watching it on VHS. Kind of a little grain to it, or a little feel of that nostalgia vibe of watching that. There's some movies that don't transfer well, because when they're upgraded like 4K, then you start to see some of the effects that were made, and they knew they could kind of hide things based on the format it was coming out back in the 70s or 80s. So some movies do not look good in 4K. I don't know, and I've been throwing it out there. If anybody knows or has seen Exorcist in 4K, how is the transfer? I don't know. I haven't seen it. So McDowell was 60 with the free selfie. See, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. From Malcolm McDowell, $60. Absolutely love it. Major news for Creep, i.e. 2024, Jack Nicholson. Wicked Network talking out his butt over here. Wicked Network is kidding. These are jokes. These are jokes, but man. No, Nick, that would be the ultimate get of all time. I think every other conventioneer would be jealous if Jack Nicholson rolls in. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but here's the thing. To get a Jack Nicholson autograph right now, you're going to spend at auctions, you're going to spend over $1,000. You're going to spend, oh, and you saw him for $3,000, right? No, his autograph is super rare. Jack is, he is in the twilight of his life. I don't know what his health is like right now. It looked like it was not good for a while, but then we saw him make an appearance at a Lakers game sometime this past year. I hope he's enjoying his life. I hope he's still there cognitively, you know, that he's not suffering, that, you know, part of old age, you know, folks, you know, sometimes you get, you know, Alzheimer's, dementia, things like that. I hope Jack is enjoying his golden years. I really do. He has given us so much to cherish, so many movies to enjoy. He is an absolute legend, one of my all-time favorites. Man, no, I'm not gonna be mad at Nick if he doesn't get Jack Nicholson. Not gonna be mad. Not gonna be mad. Robert Englund charged $145 at this Horror Hounds. No, and Robert Englund at recent conventions has been, kind of pricey. But here's the thing: so has, if you go to a convention and get John Carpenter, I think at San Diego Comic-Con, I think he was like $125 or something, $120. So these, they know their worth, they know their value, and why not? Why not? If the fans are willing to pay it, then charge it. And this is, and you could be mad at that if you want, but it's just business. So for example, getting completely off topic with just business, look at Disneyland. Disneyland a while back came out and kind of alluded to the fact that they raised their prices because they sell out like almost every single day. And if their prices were cheaper, they would sell out every single day. So they have to find that fine line where what can you charge that people can justify as being okay to pay. And so the same thing kind of goes for some of these celebrities. What can they charge that their fans can still afford and is somewhat reasonable, but makes a good living for them? And the thing is, we know John Carpenter, he isn't really cranking out new movies. He's getting some money. He's got to be getting some kickbacks from, the movies he has done, the residuals, the franchises that he's been a part of. But, it's not like, you're making a brand new movie, not like you just, made Star Wars or something and you're getting a $30 million paycheck. So for them to be out making money at this, doing these conventions, I'm not mad at them, but you do have to budget. And here's the thing. Let's just say Nick pulls off and gets somebody who's like a Grail item person. If Nick pulls off somebody who you consider a Grail item, and they're charging $100, $150, or $200, if that's what they normally charge, then that's what they normally charge. There are people, like if I went to a convention and I was going for John Carpenter, $120, oh, take my money, let's do it. Robert Englund, $145, take my money, let's do it, no problem. Jamie Lee Curtis, you're going to charge $100, $150, take my money, that's fine. And I'm not suggesting any of those people are going to be there. I don't know who's going to be at Creepie. We got to wait and see when Nick and the folks over at Creepie start posting that stuff. But the folks that go and sign, they got to make a living, and they do their thing, and so it is what it is. I'm not mad at anybody for it. What is your all-time favorite convention you have ever been to? That's a tough question. My favorite convention now, without a doubt, is Creepie Aftermath. Well, Creepie Con, Creepie Aftermath. Just that, you could say like, Monsterpalooza, Son of Monsterpalooza, that those conventions. But for me, and I'm not just saying this because Nick's, may still be in the chat here or not, but you go to conventions a lot of times. Like you walk around, you're like, oh man, I'm so starving. They don't have, like, I don't want to eat their snack bar food or a vending machine or something or whatever. And so you get celebrities and you get, maybe a panel, but you get, the vendors and the celebrities, and that's about it. They're thinking so far out of the box and having like actual, like a movie room where you can go watch movies and not have to pay extra to see it. You can go sit up there and watch movies in 16 millimeter. Phenomenal. And here's the thing too. You're walking around a convention, your feet are tired, you want to go like, man, I need a place to sit down. A lot of conventions, you just see people sitting down all over the hallway. No, you go up, sit down, watch a movie, take a break, watch a movie, go back downstairs, get more autographs. That's great. They got a VIP lounge. They got taco trucks and all kinds of different food trucks there. They got a DJ. They got a live music at night, a party at night for the VIP people. so many different things, so many cool things, and so many vendors. Every vendor under the sun I could ever think of is there, and the tickets are dirt cheap. They're dirt cheap. I'm waiting for like a huge price hike for them one day, and I wouldn't be mad at them for doing it because their tickets are just so cheap. Larry the Batman fans in the house, what up, Larry? You gonna watch Expendables 4 on demand? I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna go see it in the theaters. I'll probably wait till it's free to watch. Definitely not gonna pay to see that. I have not heard really, really good things. So did they have to de-age Tobin Bell in this new movie? Reggie, that may be a spoiler for some folks, so I don't know that I want to even address that at all. Not that I'm not mad at your question, and I'm not trying to blow you off, but I just don't know that I want to address that. Tomorrow I'll be doing a giveaway on my YouTube channel. Entry period is about to close, 12 a.m. tonight. If anyone wants a possible win, you must. So go check out Larry's channel. Larry's doing a giveaway. You can get in on a giveaway action from Larry's channel. Got to enter by midnight tonight, probably East Coast time, so 9 on the West Coast here. You see the Ring Collection, Shout Factories, got pre-order with the poster. Yeah, I think Gale was mentioning that earlier, Nick B. I'm going to definitely have to look into that. Would be very cool. Rashawn is in the house. What's up, what's up? To all the legends, I have to go. You guys have a great evening. OGP's package should be tomorrow or Wednesday. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Gale has sent more goodness my way, and I cannot wait to check it out. Gale, such a legend for hooking up some great movies already. Cannot wait to see what he sent this time. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Gale, for that. And in time for Break Into a Slim Jim, buying good night. Oh, yeah, we'll just snap into that Slim Jim. Yep. Gale, have a good night. Take care. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you, if nothing else, next Monday for sure. It's all about supply and demand. 100%. Yep. Let's see. Larry, Antonis having a little chat, and Rashawn's here, saying what's up. But yeah, look at that. Wow, what a rarity. Me actually being caught up in the comments. So crazy. But yeah. So, have you seen Saw X yet? If not, I recommend it. You got to go see Saw X. It is worth spending the money to see it in theaters. If you don't want to spend that much money, go see a matinee. Fine, nothing wrong with that. I saw it at one of my local theaters here that I love, has recliners and all that. It was great. Definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend it. You gotta go see it. And yeah, this weekend, The Exorcist, Believer. I will be a believer when I see it and it's good. I don't know that I'm sold yet. The trailers have done nothing for me. The trailers have done nothing but concern me. So we will see. We will see about Exorcist Believer. Yeah, coming up this week. But lot to look forward still the rest of the year here. I'm getting another silicone mask in the mail this week. Nice. Who you getting? Sorry I wasn't trying to spoil the movie. Haven't seen it yet. No, Reggie, it's all good. No need to apologize. 100%. You do not need to worry about that. And I just try to filter. There's some folks that may not want to know that type of information until they see it. So that's just something that I just kind of don't want to address right now. Let's see. If Exorcist Believer is anything like HHN House, then I cannot wait. Nice. Well, hey, and here's the thing. I'm not rooting for it to be bad. I am rooting. I want this to be good. Because, so, if this is like they're saying, that this is kind of like a true or direct sequel to the original Exorcist movie, I cannot wait. I want to see a great movie, and I will love it. If it's bad, that'll be a disappointment. It can be, and there's gray area in the middle. It can be a great follow-up to Exorcist. It could be a bad movie altogether, or it can be a movie that I enjoy as a standalone, but maybe not a direct sequel. Kind of like Dr. Sleep. Dr. Sleep, good movie, fun movie. Don't have a problem with it. Got a copy of it right over here. I absolutely hate Dr. Sleep as a sequel to The Shining. I hate it. As a sequel to The Shining, I hate it. To try and make a follow-up to a Stanley Kubrick movie, to even attempt to take on that task, you got to be out of your mind. Like, I would love to be a movie director, like a famous movie director. I've directed a movie. One day, it'll come out. I produced another movie. I've been a part of other movies. One day, they'll come out. You'll see them. Sorry about the dog again. But I would never, no matter how, let's just say I became a super famous movie, became on the level of like J.J. Abrams, Quentin Tarantino. I would never attempt to make a Stanley Kubrick follow-up. I would just never do it. I wouldn't. It's Mission Impossible right there. I'm going to do something real quick. Oh, are they gone? The dogs are being buttheads here, and they're driving me nuts, and nobody's paying attention to them. Oh, I think we're going to be good now. Maybe they'll stop barking. I was going to have to go put the dogs away for a second here. Let's see here. Yes, go see Saw in theaters. It's worth it. There you go, Robert. Yep, 100%. 100%. Okay, I haven't seen the Saw movies. Ooh, Thelma. Well, you got to get with it. Watch. To fully appreciate this new Saw movie, I would say you need to watch at least Saw 1, 2, and 3. And to fully appreciate this Saw movie, you should watch them all, or at least the first 6 of them, 7 of them. But you got to go check them out. They're great. They're fun movies, but they're not for everybody because the gore is intense. It is intense. These are not. They're not the type of movies that you're ever going to see on the Disney Channel. These are hardcore horror movies. So it's just they're not for everybody. I know a lot of people that just can't get into them because of how gory there are. And I will tell you, there were a couple moments in this new Saw movie where I was like, oh, it made me cringe. It made me cringe. The gore made me cringe. And when you know it's a movie, you know it's a movie. It's a movie. It's not real. It's a movie. And it still made me cringe. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Does your theater have any of the cool Saw merch? Saw popcorn bucket stuff looks sweet. You know what? So here's the thing. The theater that I go to, it's a chain, but it's kind of like an off-brand, and they never have the merch. They never have the merch. So I rely on ordering it, or I rely on homies picking that stuff up for me, and then getting it from them, or whatever. But I do not have the Saw bucket yet. I was kind of on the fence about it, and then I saw the eyes light up, and I was like, "Ooh, I need that. I need some of that in my life." But speaking of Saw, let's look. We're not going to go to spoilers or anything, but let's look. Let me pull up Rotten Tomatoes and see where the score is for Saw right now. I'm very curious. Their expert score was at an 84 a couple days ago. Let's see what we got going on now. Interesting. So this is amazing because 9 times out of 10 I disagree with Rotten Tomatoes. And if you watch or follow Nerdrotic, who I enjoy Nerdrotic. I don't get to watch a lot of YouTube, but I enjoy his show, his panels, his thoughts. But he posted something talking about some controversy with Rotten Tomatoes. And here's the thing. If you watch award shows, like Hollywood award shows, it's not really about what movie's best. It's about what movie they're trying to promote. It's about what actors or directors, it's about them trying to make money. It's an advertisement for us. That's why those shows exist. Rotten Tomatoes, there's a little bit of that influence, supposedly, and their scores have a lot to do with influence. And I would hate to ever think that there's favors going on behind the scenes that may get a movie rated higher than another. I don't know. But 83. Rotten. Let me see if I can pull this up, because this is interesting. This is kind of interesting to me. Share screen. See if I can bring this up. Nope. I just want that. There we go. So 83. It's got an 83 from the experts and a 91 from the audience score. So that tells you it is good. It tells you it is very good. But look at this. So only 104 reviews from the experts. Only 104. Let's see if we could jump into another movie. Let's just go to Rotten Tomatoes and go to another movie from not too long ago that like a bigger movie or something. Let's see if we can find something from not too long ago, just to kind of try and make a point here. Man, come on now. Here we go. Evil Dead Rise. Let's take a look at this. Oh, no, don't play the trailer. Don't play the trailer. Here we go. Evil Dead Rise. 232 reviews from the experts. We only have 104 for Saw. Now let's see. I want to find a bigger movie. Here you go. Blue Beetle. I keep clicking the wrong thing. 261 expert reviews. Over 2,500 verified ratings from fans. So the numbers could be skewed, and they could change with Saw X, just because we don't have that many reviews yet. But I wonder, with only 104 experts, because usually by now the expert reviews are all in. So with only 104, are we skewing? Are we not putting some of the good or some of the bad reviews in there? I don't know. It's just interesting. It's just interesting to see why one movie would have so many more reviews than others. I don't know. But I love the fact the audience, and the audience to me is the one I really care about. The 91% on Saw. So if that tells you anything, it tells you go see it in theaters. 91 is a great score. Let's see here. Once he started pulling down scores frequency to help film not bomb, they're bought out. I know, that's what worries me. That's what worries me. Rotten Tomatoes is shit, right? 100%. Yep. Honestly, I never care what anybody rates a film. I just judge for myself. No, I know, but and Reggie, and I'm with you. But we talk horror movies here. That's what we do. And so it is interesting to kind of see more than just a movie. What other entities may be trying to do to rate it or to influence it or anything. So, I feel like here, these are things we should talk about, things we need to talk about on this type of platform. So here we go. Let's see what the rating is right now on, I got to be careful here. Pause that. Okay. IMDb currently rated at 7.2. That's a very high score for IMDb. 7.2. That is a very high score, a good score, especially for a horror movie. It is a great score. So, yeah, very good stuff. And jealous, very jealous of Fonzo getting to talk. And I'm very much looking forward to Fonzo's video from H45 getting to talk to, was it Josh? I believe in this picture, the guy on the right, I think he was there at H45, like as a fan, and Fonzo got to interview him. And so I'm very much looking forward to seeing Fonzo's video of that interaction there. I would have loved to have gotten to talk to anybody behind Saw. That would have been phenomenal. Antonis coming through with the $5 super chat here. OGP, do you see my question I sent you? May have missed it. Let me scroll back, Antonis. Let me scroll back. Does the iconic Saw theme song play in Saw X? Antonis, can I answer that off the air? Because that may be another spoiler issue. I will send you a private message. We'll talk about that privately, Antonis. Can I do that for you? I will. I don't want to. That's another thing that maybe. Let's just take, for example, the Top Gun movie. Right at the beginning of Top Gun. And Top Gun's been out for a while, so don't be mad if you haven't seen it. Right at the very beginning of Top Gun, they gave us the fanfare. They kind of recreated the original scene from the first Top Gun, and they used the same song. And the theater, I saw it the very first night it came out. Special message from Tom Cruise for that Wednesday night or maybe even Tuesday night audience. And when that song started playing, when you heard the first note of that song, the entire theater erupted in cheer. Everybody loved it. So things like that might be a spoiler for folks hearing that song. So I'll tell you off air, in private, Antonis, about that. Please, and forgive me for not answering it here. But maybe some folks just want to go in not knowing that type of stuff. So let's leave that off the air. But thank you so much, Antonis, for that $5 super chat. You rock, homeboy. Hey, all saw horror stuff. Sounds like a Who's on First joke. I finally saw it. Saw what? Saw what movie? Did you see? Saw? I saw what? Yeah. No, Pastor Turns, you're right. You totally could. And I was thinking of, for like the title of my review, something like I saw. Did you see Saw? I saw. Something like that. But no, you're 100% right. It is totally like the Who's on First deal. Double J Productions, what up? What up, Double J? How you doing? What's your Instagram, man? Love your videos, dude. Well, Turn John, thank you very much for that. So Instagram is _notorious_OGP. I do have links down in the video description. You can find me down there. I have you'll see a link to the Instagram. I think they're pretty well set up down there. But I also have one of those like things, where you can go see all my links and stuff. But just go in the video description right down there. You'll be able to find that right down there. But thank you for the love there. And here's my thing. I just love hanging out, talking movies with other fans. And in particular, horror movies. That's our main thing here. We'll talk about other stuff for sure from time to time. But mostly horror movies. And I was thinking about retitling this show. Because what do we talk about? We talk about horror movies. We talk about Halloween, and we talk about haunts. Am I doing too much? Am I doing too much if we retitle the Monday show the Triple H show? Maybe I'll grow my hair back out, and I can look like the Undertaker again. Everybody said I look like the Undertaker when my hair was wet, when I had my hair long. But do I grow my hair back out, look like the Undertaker, and have a Triple H show? Is that what we do? I don't know. Maybe we'll have to see. But that's on the homepage for the channel. It says haunts, horror, and Halloween. That's what we're about. The Triple H's. But thanks for that, Turn. I love having you here and hanging out, just talking movies with us. That's what we're all about. Night of the Demons, Friday the 13th, final chapter, Witchboard, Silver Bullet, Texas Chainsaw 2. My top 5 horror movies. Nice. Ben Masters, that is great choices right there. Absolute great choices. For me, and I know, here's the thing. My 2 favorite horror movies, my 2 favorite movies of all time, I know are like kind of mainstream. And that's where a lot of folks, one of my favorite movies of all time is Hell Night. I absolutely love Hell Night. That's definitely not like mainstream horror. Like, like everybody says, like you talk to somebody and you say, what's your favorite horror movie? And they go, oh, Friday the 13th. Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street. You're like, casual fan. You're not a diehard. So forgive me, but, and it's no secret here, my 2 favorite, and it's a tie. One day I might lean one way, one day I might lean the other. But are Silence of the Lambs and The Shining. Those 2, they are just beautiful works of art. I love everything about them. And so maybe they're not that, off the wall kind of movie, but I absolutely love them. But man, hey, a lot of, if you're a diehard Friday the 13th fan, a lot of people are going, well, for me it's 6, for me it's 4, for me it's 3. For me, I'm always like, if there's a great franchise, I usually love the original. But 6 we get like, possibly like, the most violent, out of the franchise, one of the more violent in the franchise. But 1, just going back where it all started, gives me that nostalgia vibe, and I'm all about nostalgia. So, but some definite great choices there. And, it's funny, Texas Chainsaw 2, where did I recently see something, about, a post or something about, everybody knows Texas Chainsaw 2 is better than the first. To me, it's almost like Texas Chainsaw 2 and 1, that's kind of like Halloween and Halloween 3. And I saw a hysterical shirt at H45. Somebody was wearing a shirt that said Halloween 3 sucks. And I thought that was hilarious because For horror movie fans, you are either on board with Halloween 3 or you are not. There's not a lot of people that are just okay with it. But Halloween 3 is like, should have been a standalone, should have been different. You know, it's not, it doesn't fit the Michael Myers franchise that, you know, that we all love. So, you know, I get where people don't like it. As a part of the franchise, I hate it. As a standalone movie, it's a pretty darn good movie. But I don't like it as part of the Halloween franchise. And, you know, so it's like, okay, when we're looking at, you know, other franchises, are there those movies that kind of, like, don't really fit The Shining and Doctor Sleep? Don't put Doctor Sleep together with The Shining. But there's some franchises like that, you know, like Texas Chainsaw 2. Okay, maybe it's Leatherface, whatever, but man, Chop Top, the radio station, all these things going on. It's a different movie. It's a total different movie than the first one. But I love them both. I don't know which one I like more, but I do love the original, man. That movie inspired a genre. You know, you can argue what movies really, really inspired genres. But to me, the first Texas Chainsaw, because of that, we got the slasher genre. With that, we got the slasher genre. It really hit the mainstream because of that movie. So, but anyways, I love them all. Great choices there. Cody's House of Geek. What's up, Cody? How you doing? TC, that's a yes. A yes, yes, yes. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, TC? Sorry. Eric Medina, what up? Shout out to you, Eric Medina. How you doing? Just follow. Appreciate it. Good looking out. Hopefully you enjoy the content, things I'm posting there. I seen Saw yesterday. Got that amazing popcorn bucket. Nice. I am jealous of Cody having that popcorn bucket. Very, very cool. Nice. Good stuff. Nun 2 drops at midnight tonight, October 3, and we'll watch it tonight. Hyped. Very cool. Nice. Hey, Nun 2, I enjoyed it. I am not mad at the Nun 2. I enjoyed that movie. Fluffy and I both walked out of that theater very happy. Finally visited my local Spirit Halloween, and I have to say this year it wasn't as good as other years. Oh, interesting. Interesting, Double J. No, and you know what? And I haven't got back. I've been meaning to get back and do another Halloween shopping video to put up for you all. But I've been busy. There's been a lot of content, a lot of stuff going on. And this Wednesday, coming up 2 days from now, I have an arts sideshow video, which is epic. It's like another convention video. So that'll be coming out this Wednesday. And then hopefully also sometime this week, I want to do another live stream. Maybe we'll do like a morning live stream. It's been a while since we've done one of those. Or another evening live stream, something where we just hang out and chat. So maybe something like that coming up in the next few days. I'm not really sure. But Wednesday, for sure, look out for the art sideshow video from getting to walk through and seeing some amazing horror museum artifacts and stuff. And a really cool pop-up, like mini convention kind of thing. That'll be coming up this Wednesday. But then, very, very soon, I got to get out and do a Halloween shopping video. That'll happen soon. It will. Halloween 3 does suck. I truly hate it. Hey, Antonis, like I said, everybody, you're one way or the other. You're one way or the other. Your video with What Movie 1 was so cool at the Halloween convention. Well, Ben Masters, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. It was a lot of fun. And that's when we have fun at these conventions, it really shows in the video. It really does. And we had an absolute blast. I love my man Wet One, and getting to hang out with them is so much fun. And that's the beauty of this. The beauty of this is, and I've been saying this for years now. I love doing this, being on this platform, because of this, I met Wet Movie One. I mean, through Fluffy, met him first. But because of, and I've known Fluffy. Well, Fluffy and I have been friends since we were like 15 years old. But because of doing this YouTube and being a fan of like horror movies and stuff, meeting Wet Movie One, Cinestalker, Cool Duder, Fonzo, Nocturno, Ortega, and of late, One's Custom Figures, 80s Monster Kid. Don't forget Tiki Ghoul, seeing her at conventions. Getting to meet Lauren, who I didn't get her in my video. I should have got her in a video for Creep IE, but we were talking Saw X, as she's like the biggest Saw fan on the planet. But Lauren's kind of like a member of the Monster Squad there. I don't know if she's like a real bona fide member or if she's kind of like a fringe member or what her status is there. But she's cool. She, was friends with Fonzo and Scott. and I got to know her through them, and she's just another legend. But getting to meet people, and then, you know, folks like Nick, folks like Anthony, folks like Sean Clark, you know, getting to meet all these people who love this stuff and love talking about this stuff and love just, you know, just diving into this, you know, and living this horror-filled life. It's so cool. Being around, you know, everybody else that loves this. And everybody's such good people. I've made such amazing friends, through this stuff. And so many of you all that, you know, live far away or we haven't got to meet in person and stuff yet, you guys are all right there. You're all right there. You know, we just haven't met in person yet. But, you know, I love all you guys, and I love all the friends. And I'm just so grateful for everybody I've gotten to meet and all the friends I've gotten to make, you know, from doing this stuff. It's epic. It is one of the best parts of it. And, you know, and like Nick says, he loves seeing people smile. He loves making people happy. And it is, you know, my thing is, I don't, you know, like we've talked about this before, I don't consider anybody fans. You're all friends. To me, hey, you want to be a fan of Jamie Lee Curtis? Great. Fan of Halloween? Great. Me, I want to be your friend. I just want to hang out and talk movies with you. I don't want to ever, you know, feel like I'm on a pedestal and stuff like that. But if you ever see me at a convention, please say hi. You know, it's so cool. And there was, you know, a few other people that, you know, that I've talked to at conventions, Creepie and H45, that I'm like, comment on the, do you comment on the videos? And they're like, no. And I'm like, drop in, say hi. You know, they watch, but they don't comment. And so, you know, it's awesome getting to see them at conventions. And I just love it. It's all part of it. It's all part of the fun. So, you know, I'm really grateful for getting to meet and make all the friends that I have, you know, because of this stuff. So let's see here. Reggie loves Halloween. Eric loves Halloween. We're talking Halloween 3. Wasn't that Carpenter's plan to regularly have Halloween-themed movies every year? Reggie, no, I think quite the contrary. Carpenter wanted one, I think. I think he just wanted one. And if you look at Carpenter's movies, you look at his resume, he's like one and done. You know, he makes The Fog, and then he's done. He moves on. Okay, you know, Escape from New York, yeah, later, way later. You got Escape from L.A., whatever. But most of John Carpenter's movies don't turn into big franchises. I don't think, if I remember right, he wanted like one and done, and then they pushed him, so he made a sequel. Yeah, I don't think he never wanted this. I'm sure when he really sits back and thinks, he appreciates it. And I'm sure it pads his pockets, and he understands and appreciates that. But I don't think that was the plan. Any plans for Halloween night for 2023 for OGP? That I don't know yet. So, Halloween night is going to be kind of a tough night for me, because the day before that, my daughter's actually leaving to join the Navy. And so it's going to be my first Halloween without her around. And that's going to be tough. So I'm not sure what kind of mood I'll be in or anything. But hopefully have some fun. But between now and then, there's still so much going on. I can't wait to get up to Fear Farm and experience Fear Farm again. And maybe I get lucky. Maybe last year we tried to work something out with Nick, but he had business that popped up that he had to attend to. And in his line of work, represent, more power to him, do his thing. You know, I'm not mad at him. But it'd be cool to maybe run into Nick or some of the other homies up at Fear Farm. That would be great. But I got to go up there, still experience that again. So some haunts and some other stuff coming up. So we are just getting started with this Halloween season. But so for the actual night yet, I don't know. No specific plans as of right now. It's always Halloween when we're all together. 100% Wicked Network, right? And that's what, hey, man, look at this. I'm rocking a Halloween shirt here, jack-o'-lanterns and stuff. So, you know, I'm always representing Halloween. Love this holiday. Love it, and we celebrate it all year long. Not necessarily Michael Myers movies. I'm not sure. Again, you know, going back to what John Carpenter, you know, thought or wanted or whatever, I'm just not really sure. But I think he just wanted a one and done. Halloween 3 really does get a bad reputation. It's a good, solid movie. The soundtrack is creepy. Yeah, no, if you look at it as a standalone, just forget your feelings on the franchise. If you look at that as a standalone movie, good movie. A really cool concept. And for when it was made, back in the 80s with the effects and stuff, they did a pretty good job. You know, and it's going to have that, you know, old school 80s vibe. It's going to have that. And so if you watch it like, you know, if you were to watch it like in HD, it may not look as good. But nothing wrong with the movie. I just don't know where I am with it as a part 3 in that franchise. OGP, where do you put Saw X in the Saw franchise? For me, 1, 2, and 3, then Saw X. Robert, that's exactly where I'm at. That is exactly where I'm at. Saw X for me, in ranking the Saw movies, Saw 1, Saw 2, Saw 3, and then Saw X. Oh, look at this. Gale, just tracking it, said it was delivered today. You know what, Gale? I'm going to do something. I'm going to put you all on a brief hold. Check this out for a minute. Here is, you want to see a teaser? I'm going to give you a 2-minute teaser. This is the old trailer. There's going to be a new one for my Clown Motel Massacre movie that I am the executive producer. I am the reason this movie exists. I hired a director, but I am the reason this movie exists. I'm going to give you a 2-minute break. I'm going to go run out and see if I can check the mail and maybe open this up for Gale right here, right now in this live stream. But in the meantime, while I go check the mail real quick, enjoy the trailer from the upcoming feature film, Clown Motel Massacre.
We heard this place was haunted. Is there any truth to that?
You kids interested in ghosts?
Yeah, we're actually the paranormal searcher squad.
Is that so? Well, do I have a story for you. You see, this place used to be owned by a man named William McCroy. This William had 2 loves in this world: clowns and killing. This is a story that does not end well.
There it is, and the artwork and everything has changed quite a bit, you know, as far as like the logos and stuff like that. But Clown Motel Massacre, one of these days I will get that out and you'll be able to see it somewhere. One of these days. I've been trying to get that out for a while. But look at this. Look at this. Gale, are you still here? Do you got a minute, Gale? I know you had to leave earlier. But Gale, are you still in the room? Don't we all love clowns and killing, Reggie? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So, Gale, are you still here? If I would like to open this when Gale is watching. I would love a comment from Gale to know if he is still here watching, because we got... yes, nice. Okay, good, Gale. Here we go. We're opening it up. We're opening this up. Gale, the legend. Gale has sent a package, and I gotta make sure not revealing addresses or anything here. Here we go. Let me just do this. Get my handy dandy little letter opener thing and see if I can do this. Don't want to risk damaging anything inside. There we go. Perfect. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Ooh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. What? What? After a decade of silence, the buzz is back. That is very cool. That is very cool. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Pulling this out now. Pulling this out now. Pulling this out. Oh, what is this? Oh, look at that. Look at that tin right here. Texas Chainsaw Massacre tin. Awesome. Look at that. That's cool. I love this type of stuff. How awesome is that? Look at that. That's cool. Man, I need a little Texas Chainsaw Massacre display here or something now. And then, oh, look at this. The Vatican tapes. I've not seen this yet. Gale, oh, absolute legend. The Vatican tapes. Michael Pena, which we love Michael Pena. Olivia Taylor-Dudley. I probably know more of them, like if I saw their faces. But we definitely know Michael Pena. Vatican tapes. I've not seen this. Thank you so much for that, Larry. That's cool. Making sure. Okay, I want to make sure that was what was in there. Very cool. Look at that. The Vatican tapes. Has anybody seen this? What are your thoughts on this? How cool is that? Unboxing this stuff. Legend Gale hooking up. These are very cool. And like I got one of like these kind of things from like the Batman movie came out not too long ago, and gosh, I'm trying to think some of the other movies that came with stuff like this. But these are really cool. Nice. And so I got a whole bunch of Texas Chainsaw movies. One of these days, I still need to go do a, what do you call it? Like I don't know, like a room tour, but like kind of like go through all my movies and talk about what I got. Would be very cool. Yeah, from Gale and not Larry. Not this was from Gale. This was not from Larry the Gamer, Larry the Batman fan. This is from Gale, the absolute legend. Gale, thank you so much for this. It's so cool. Vatican tapes. This is going right at the top of the list for me to check out. I'll be checking this out tonight or tomorrow. Tonight or tomorrow, and I'll give you a review. I know Balzer loves my reviews, and I don't do enough of them. And I've failed Balzer many times. The Lurker, Balzer, forgive me for not getting as many reviews done as I need to. Tough thing is, the reviews just don't get the views. And so when I do reviews and I put them up, they kind of kill the channel because it takes away from the algorithms. It kind of drives the algorithms in the toilet when I put up videos that don't get many views. But the Vatican tapes from Gale, absolute legend. Thank you so much for this. What a surprise getting to do an unboxing on a live stream here. I was looking forward to it coming like tomorrow, the next day or something. But here it is right now. Gale, you absolutely rock. So cool to get a random spur of the moment unboxing. How cool is that? So cool. Thank you so much, Gale. This is awesome. I'm excited. I cannot wait. And I will like the ending. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Look at this. Look at this. The legend himself. One's Customs Figures. It was great meeting you at H45. It was great meeting you, man. Oh, it was so cool. Fun convention. And getting to meet a few folks that I'd never met before that we've talked online or, in chats and the videos and stuff. And, man, you rock, bro. You absolutely rock. And I was showing everybody this. So One's Custom Figures is the one that hooked this up. And I was like, this is cool. I absolutely love this. Look at this artwork right here. One's Customs makes these, like actually makes these and all kinds of stuff. If you don't follow One's Custom Figures, there's a link for One's Customs on the video from the H45 link, so you can follow them there. But the artwork is amazing, absolutely amazing. So you got to follow One's Customs. Get yourself some cool stuff. But just follow him, check him out, see what he's all about. You will, you'll love it. You'll love it. He has some great stuff, and this is so cool. And I love lanyards. I keep all my lanyards here. I love them, like all my Creepie stuff and everything. So I will definitely be treasuring this for a long time. Absolutely love it. This is so cool. Such a cool surprise, and a fitting surprise for being at H45. This was so awesome, dude. Yeah, it was so cool meeting you, and it's hysterical. So we're standing there talking, and his lady comes up and she's like, "Oh, I love you jumping in the pools." I'm like, oh man, now I'm embarrassed. Now There I am being a drunk goofball, jumping in pools. Oh man, embarrassing myself, pushing and shoving with Matt, falling into pools and pushing each other into pools and everything else, getting wasted out in Vegas, having a great time. And here we are celebrating Halloween 45, the convention, all that stuff. And she brought up that. I was like, oh, that's epic. That's epic. I love that. I absolutely love it. It made my day. It really made my day when she brought that up. It was so cool. But yeah, it was great, absolutely great seeing you there, and man, it was a fun convention. Hopefully you had a great time too. Looked like you did. It looked like you had a blast too. So absolutely loved it. But thanks for coming through with that super chat, homeboy. Absolutely appreciate it. It means most to me. Really does. Is the new trailer out to post on social media? For my movie, no, not out yet. We're holding off until there's official dates and stuff, and then at that point we'll go with a new full campaign and everything. So I appreciate you, Once Customs. I really do. I love hanging out with you, hanging out with all of you, just talking about movies and stuff and doing our thing. So it's cool, having all of you as friends and hanging out and doing this, and then getting to meet. I love getting to meet. Put a face to the comment section here. I absolutely love that. The lurker forgives me. Okay. That is a weight off my shoulders here. Now I can move on. But here you go. How about this? We'll get a Vatican Tapes review up. This is a movie I've been looking forward to seeing, and for Gale to send it out is epic, and so we're gonna check it out. We'll get a review up this week for this, so there'll be a movie review coming here real soon. There's gonna be tons of content, so hopefully everybody enjoys it, and give me feedback if you got thoughts or recommendations for what type of content or how I should do my content. You gotta let me know. I love the feedback. I really do. Wicked Network, OGP, I saw Gale shipped a package to your house and not Web Movie 1 P.O. Box. Would you trust some of your Legend fans directly? So here's the thing, yes. I guess that's a spoiler alert, right? So there are folks that have... There are folks that know my home address. There are folks that are on that level. And so, yeah, but, some of you, yes, some, I got to get to know you a little bit better. Some, we got to get to know each other a little bit better. So, but Wicked, you're on that list. You're good, bro. You are good. One of these days, Wicked, we're gonna hang out when I'm out there. And wait a minute, wait for it. Wicked Network and I are going to hang out. I got to hang out with Robert C. too when we're out there in the great state of Texas. I got these. They're on standby over here. They're over here with the with the misery bags and everything, just standing by for one of these days. When are we going to do a giveaway again? I got stuff coming in the mail that I have to give away, so it should be happening soon. But yeah, no, 100%. My thing is, Wicked, so there, I just want to put it out there for everybody, and for, as I get to know people that I've either not met in person or haven't interacted with a lot or whatever, yeah, then send it to the P.O. Box. It's right there. Anybody can send anything they want. But my thing is, if you looked hard enough, you could probably find my address. If you looked hard enough. I mean, there's a lot of websites out there where you pay some money and you can find out where people live and stuff. But I got a family, and I got to protect them from, not you all, but the random crazy people out there. I got to protect them from that. So that's why I do what I do with the P.O. Box. Love your vids and lives, bro. Ah, man, love you guys. Yeah, it's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, me being a dork, jumping in a pool, man. Hey, if anybody has gets a good little laugh out of that, that's all that matters. Having a little fun at my drunken expense, I'll take it. Sign me up. Yeah, not much. How was the birthday? Yeah, Wicked Balzer asking Wicked, how was the birthday? Wicked's birthday just a couple days ago, right? MB Socks, what up? How you doing? Same here. It was good. Hang out with friends. Lots of drinks. Nice. As you should. That's the way you do birthdays. That's the way you should do it. Hanging out with friends, being with the people you love, and having some fun. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. But, you know, oh, anyways, what I learned. So I gave a birthday shout out to Wicked Network and to Jude Boyk. And I failed because I was kind of in a rush to put up that video and get a message out to them. I failed because I did not remember at that point that it was also the homie, the legend, rest his soul, the supervillain. It was his birthday as well. So Wicked Network, Jude Boyk, and Supervillain all share a birthday there. So I think we're gonna wind this video up today. When we wind it up here in a couple minutes, we're gonna wind it up with you know, remembrance of the legend himself again, Mr. Supervillain. Rest in peace, Supervillain. Let's see here. I have your address. Would like to send you something. Somebody just saying, no, for sure, Wicked. We're good. Yeah, if you got it, if you got it, go for it. Yeah, because before I had the P.O. box, I was just sending stuff, you know, from my regular address. I'm good. Not happy about the Pats losing 2 other players, Judon and Gonzalez. Man, that was a rough day. It was a rough day for Pats fans. Starting off the season 1-3, not where I hoped. You know, I would have been okay with 2-2 at this point. 1-3, it's bad, and things are not looking good. They're not looking good. Something's got to give. This is a make or break year for Mac Jones. And if things go south, if they continue to go south, maybe we're going to see a lot more of Zappy and see if Zappy gets a chance. I really love Mac Jones and Zappy. You know, I hope Mac Jones is able to take that next step. Here's the problem. The Patriots, their offensive line sucks. It's hard to be good when you're running for your life. Even you look at some of the thin years in between the championships with Brady when they didn't have a great line. Brady was running for his life a lot. It's not easy to win when you're running for your life. But it was just not a good day for the Pats all around. And hopefully there's a miracle. Teams have got off to worse starts than 1-3 and still bounced back and made the playoff run. Hopefully that happens. But man, we'll see. It was a tough day for Pats fans. It was a very tough day. But anyways, we're going to... the Pats let the Cowgirls curb stomp them. I know, Balzer. I know. Good night, OGP. Have a good week, brother. Well, you too, Robert C. You too. Let's do a quick little recap of what's going on. Again, if you have not seen it, I did a review for Saw X. Spoiler free. I don't get into spoilers in it at all. Just my thoughts on the movie. Maybe there's things that you might... for me, I like to go into a movie. I don't want to know anybody's thoughts on the movie. So maybe you want to wait till after you see the movie and then hear my thoughts on the movie. But there's that video up there. We'll be going to see Exorcist Believer this weekend. We'll have a review up for that for you this coming weekend. There's some physical media coming out that's pretty cool too this week. We didn't have too much time to dive too far into that. But Prey coming out on 4K and Black Phone coming out on 4K. So some cool titles coming out. And man, again, I got the H45 Halloween 45 video came out yesterday. Check that out. It's doing really well. I love to see that. I love when people are really enjoying the video and it shows in the numbers. One day in and it was almost at 2,000 views. Absolutely love that type of stuff. Absolutely love that. Let's see. I'm gonna pat you all on the back. I'm gonna pat you all on the back. Not patting myself, patting you all on the back for getting it the love that not that it deserves, but the love that I had such a good time, and I love when I enjoy things and have a great time hanging out with friends and stuff, and then the videos do well. But yes, we are over 1,900 views. We're almost at 2,000 views in just over a day. That's absolutely epic. I love that. Thank you all for the support and the love. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. So you can watch that. Look for a video Wednesday from me, this coming Wednesday, 2 days from now, from Art's Sideshow Pop-up out in Montclair, California. If you haven't been there, you got to go check it out. The video's a lot of fun. I do a walkthrough of their museum, and I get to hang out and chat with a lot of the folks out there at the pop-up. It's kind of like a little mini convention outside. So I'll be looking for that too. So a lot going on. Tons of videos coming up. Lots of fun stuff. Man, it's going to be a busy week. Going to be a fun week. Gotta catch my breath here for a little bit. So we're going to wrap this show up here. Call it a night. You deserve the views. Always good content. Well, Balzer, thank you very much for that. Love you, man. Thank you so much. So I heard Tim Wakefield is attending his Wicked Network. Yeah. Oh, still bitter about the World Series loss? Yeah. Hey. Okay, I get it. Yeah. No. Rest in peace, Tim Wakefield. Man. He is another one of those celebrities or athletes that hid his disease while he battled it, and we just found out like a week ago that he was dealing with brain cancer or brain tumor, and I didn't think, like, because you just heard that he was dealing with it, and it's like, okay, well, hopefully he can beat it, and then a week later he's gone. Very sad, very tough loss for Red Sox Nation, and Pats Nation just lost. Forgive me for forgetting his name. One of the old-time players just passed away as well. So tough day in New England. But hey, around Major League Baseball, we had a lot of guys retiring. And I forget everybody's name, but the Giants are losing players. The Cardinals are losing players. Detroit's losing players. Miguel Cabrera. So Adam Wainwright there in St. Louis. And I forget who it was. Not Belt. I think Brandon Belt moved on. But Brandon Crawford maybe is retiring from San Francisco. But a lot of guys retiring from MLB. So a lot of cities that didn't have playoff aspirations or hopes this year or didn't make it, losing some of their fan favorites. That's always tough. Tough time at the end of the year when reality sets in. No more baseball every day for a lot of people to watch that do that. So it's football time. It's hockey time, and for those that are big fans, NBA time. NBA, I'm kind of burnt out. It's the big flopping league. I just don't care. They're a bunch of like grown crybabies. I just don't care too much for the NBA anymore. But hockey and football season, that's what we got going on here. And Halloween, as always, all year long, it is still Halloween season, but it's ramped up. We're doing it up twice as much right now. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a blast. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Gale, thank you again for hooking it up with this stuff here. I love these type of things. Any type of movie memorabilia and stuff, I absolutely love. These are really, really cool. Thank you so much. And I'll be doing it. I'll be checking this out. Give you my thoughts very soon. One's Customs, thanks again. Cool meeting you. Everybody I got to meet. If you're watching, if you didn't comment today, and I got to meet you either at Creepie recently, or at Art Sideshow, or at H45. You all rock. And man, check out Master Chaos movie. I got to put a link for that. Master Chaos new movie, Exorcists, with an S on the end. It's a fun movie. Doug Bradley stars in it. Harry Manfredini did the score. It is a good movie. Support my man, Mr. Master Chaos, aka Jose Prendes, if you would. MK Solid, I'm completely naked. Decent, as you should be. Aren't you supposed to be completely naked when you're watching the show, right? That's what you're supposed to be doing. Anyways, everybody, have yourselves a good one. Shout out to my main man, the legend, rest in peace, rest his soul, Mr. Supervillain Pete. Have a good night, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Look for the content coming Wednesday, and we'll be doing this again next Monday for sure.
Coming to you now, live from the great state of Texas, Bubba and Supervillain Pete is in the house. What's going on, man? How you doing, brother?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm sending you that cash. That way you can, when you go to Vegas, I want you to put all that cash on a roulette. Just bet on black or bet on red.
Okay.
And
well, you call it. Is it black or red? What are we doing?
Go red. Go red.
Okay, we'll go red.
Put all that cash on fucking red, and then when you win it, say, "Hey, what's up?" And then I want you to go to I want you to go buy you a chicken sandwich. I don't know what to say.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a chicken sandwich.
I know you. I want to play a game. Here's what happens if you lose. I want to play a game.